you doing, Ron? Welcome to Puerto Rico.
Bien, bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien. I know you lived here a little while, right? What's your?
I have some history here.
I would just want to start. What's your favorite part of Puerto Rico, and do you have like any interesting wild Boricua story you would like to share with the audience?
Well, I have a lot of interesting and wild stories, but not to share with the audience. But I have a lot of them.
What's your favorite part about Puerto Rico? What do you really enjoy about the
The food and the tequila. But then that's pretty true of every place I go. I shot a TV series here, for those of you who don't know, called Startup. I was here 2017 and 2018. In the middle were these two hurricanes. I don't know if you heard about that. They had some hurricanes here. Anybody hear about that? Anyway, so that's when I was here. And when I came back the second time, we started shooting, and they brought this woman from LA to play my lawyer. And we started eating and drinking together. She's my wife now, so. I have a lot of fond memories for that one.
So we have a lot of fans here that are just dying to ask your questions. So let's start with the first fan question, please.
Hello, Mr. Perlman. How you doing?
That's too loud. Sorry. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. My question for you is, out of all the seasons that Clay Morrow appeared in the series of Sons of Anarchy, which one is your favorite season and why?
I remember I liked 2 and 4. I don't know why. But I remember I liked 2 and 4. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Perlman.
Do you remember what happened?
Next question, please.
Hi, Mr. Perlman. Question is going a little bit back. After doing The Name of the Rose, you did Beauty and the Beast. How did that come out?
After The Name of the Rose, I did what?
Beauty and the Beast,
Oh, yeah.
for TV.
Yeah. I like that show.
How did it came to be?
It was too short, man.
Okay, that works.
I like that show a lot. And yeah. We found out that it was hard to do Beauty and the Beast with no beauty. Like, they killed her at the end of the second season. I go, what the fuck are you thinking, man? We're doing a show called Beauty and the Beast. You took out the beauty? What are you doing? So, it wouldn't last much longer after that, but I like that show a lot. Hola.
Hola. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Mr. Perlman, out of all the projects you helped create, which one do you prefer or had more fun? And
You know, everybody asked me that, and it was just too much. I mean, I loved so fucking many of the parts I played. There's no way I could pick one, I love Beauty and the Beast, I love The Hunchback, I love Hellboy, I love I loved everybody that I played. So I've just been lucky. I got to hang out with a lot of cool characters.
Hello, my
Hello.
name is Bob, and what was it like to be Beauty and the Beach?
The what?
Beauty and the Beach.
Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
What was it like?
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice.
Thank you.
Hello, Ron.
Hi.
Out of all the characters and voices that you've done, which one surprised you the most with how much fans ended up connecting to it?
I just said, I can't pick. I mean, too many good ones. It's more for you guys to decide who you like the most. I'm like a little bumblebee. I just fly from flower to flower. Whatever bumblebees do. Put their shit in there and then fly off to the next one.
Hi, Mr. Perlman. My name's Chris, and you're a great voice actor. And are there any animated series that you ever wanted to work in?
I didn't want to work.
All right, you would have been great in Gargoyles.
Thank you.
And before I go, can I don't know if I saw it, but can I give you a gift, a present?
Can you come to my table later on?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, come see me there.
Well,
That's where I'm keeping all my gifts. Because
right here.
The Internal Revenue Service needs to know what I'm getting so I can, pay the taxes on it. I'm just fucking joking. But the Internal Revenue Service does give a shit what I do. I found that out. Next.
Hello, Rob. It's
Hello.
nice to meet you. I wanted to ask, how did you play such a big character as Hellboy, and how did it came to you be that character?
How did I play him? I thought I played him pretty good.
No, I mean, like, how did you came to be the character?
How did I change into the character?
No, came to be. How did they come to you for you to play them?
Probably everybody else said no. That's usually how I get my jobs. People die, people say no, and they walk up, Perlman will do it, he'll fucking do anything.
Thank you very much. Next up.
Hello, Anthony Vega. Hello, Peter. ¿Todo bien? No me conocen. Anthony Vega, Marvel Latin News. Peter, Ron, it's a pleasure to be talking with you. It's a huge honor to be doing this question. So, my question is simple to you. Do you prefer to do things in cinema like they are more grounded to the everyday life, or do you prefer more doing things like science fiction?
I'm sorry, there's a lot of echo in here, so I can't hear you. Say it again.
Okay, so do you prefer doing in cinema things like, something that is more grounded to the everyday life, or do you prefer to do something that is more like science fiction things and all that stuff?
No, I just really like good writing. Good writing comes in all kinds of forms and all kinds of genres, and all kinds of ways, but I just like working on things that feel original, like you've never seen this before, and then, I have to fall in love with the character that I'm playing. I have to want to really hang out and spend time with this character in order for me to do it. And then that's it. I don't give a shit whether it's fantasy or comedy or western or reality. I don't. None of that makes any difference.
Awesome, thank you so much.
When you wish upon a star, you're not wishing very far.
That's right.
When you wish, everybody, upon a star, your dreams come true. That was pretty pathetic.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I know I was good, but you guys.
So Ron, you have
Yeah. So, hello.
Hello. You have been in every Disney princess movie and series so far. So, do you remember working about anything about voice acting in Aladdin as Arbutus and the Little Mermaid as Apollo? Remember the merman who accidentally defeated Ursula?
I don't even remember being in those fucking shows.
Oh my gosh!
But thank you, I'm really glad they had a big impact on you.
Yeah,
because-
such a little.
But I don't remember anything about either of that.
And the design of him.
You're telling me that I was in Aladdin?
Yes, as a plant monster that kidnaps Princess Jasmine.
I'm really glad I came here. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I learned something new every day.
and he's like a green Jafar, and then Apollo the Merman was like this hottie that tags along with Ariel. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I helped make your dreams come true.
Oh, thank you so much.
When you wish upon a... Look, there's three circles every time I start singing. I'll make sure I don't start again.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi again.
Sir, ma'am. The lights are in my eyes. I can't see shit.
It's Valeria again.
Ah, Valeria, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, good. You got asked the question, how you doing, a million times. Knowing what you know today, how would you answer that?
Knowing what I know today,
How would you answer, how you doing? You got that asked like a million times. Knowing what you know today, how would you answer that?
answer what?
How you doing?
How you doing? Me, I'm doing way better than I should be for somebody who has heaped as much abuse on myself as you can. I'm doing great, man. I'm fucking great. I'm so happy, and I feel good. You know, I'm feeling all this love from you guys. Fuck, man. How you doing?
How you doing?
No, how you doing?
How you doing?
Well, now you know how I'm doing. I told you. How you doing?
And then the conversation lasted like 13 minutes going back and forth.
Oh, you're talking about the Frank Sinatra story?
Yes, I am.
I met Frank Sinatra. He had no idea. Maybe he did, but you know, he when you're Frank Sinatra, you hear from so many people like what he means to them. So, you know, eventually you can't really hear it anymore. So first time I actually was in Frank Sinatra's presence, and I waited for 2 or 3 other people to be introduced to him and have a little conversation. And then, and now Ron. And I shook his hand, Mr. Sinatra, and said a bunch of shit. How you doing? I said, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing really good. I said, you know what an honor it is to fuck? He goes, how you doing? I go, I'm doing really good, man. I'm doing really good. And I say some more stupid shit about one of his albums. So how you doing? And it went on like that for about 15 minutes. And I just went, I gotta get out of here. It's just fucking weird. That's Valeria, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Valeria a big hand. She read my book in a way that no one else has.
Hi Ron, how are you? I'm Annette, and big fan. I've been seeing you my entire life. I think the first time I ever saw you was in Alien Resurrection, so...
I apologize.
No, absolutely not. You looked absolutely phenomenal in that movie, if I do say so.
Yeah, I was yoked, right?
You look great, but I was a little curious. Do you have any memories from Resurrection? Anything that stood out for you that you enjoyed?
Yes, I have many recollections. I can't share any of them with you.
But at least, was the experience what you expected?
Well, I just, it was intense, man, working on that franchise. I had seen the first 2. Everybody skipped the 3rd one. And it's like, you're gonna be doing an alien movie with Sigourney. Like, holy fuck. And that line where I said, you know, I can't lay off the tall ones.
Absolutely, same.
I made that up. Sigourney came right nose to nose with me, and I was 6'2" at the time. I'm 5'10" now, but if anybody can explain, that's serious. I was 6'2" when I met Alien, and I'm 5'10" now. If anybody can explain that, then you know, just send me a bill. I'd love to know how that fucking happens. But anyway, then Winona Ryder, and then I met all these fucking cool people. Yeah, good times.
Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy Puerto Rico.
I do.
There's a story in Instant Resurrection that I want to know if it's true. I've read that Sigourney actually made the basket.
Yeah, she
and you guys were really surprised, so at the end they had to cut the shot.
I almost ruined the shot because I was in the shot. I'm here, she's here, the basket is there, and the camera's over there looking at all of this. And she, take one. He walks away from me, dribbles the ball, and just does this, and keeps walking, and it fucking went in, nothing but net, and I just went, oh my God! And I fucked up the whole shot. You know they were never gonna get it in, so there was a lot of anger directed toward me.
So that's why the shot cuts right there, right?
That's why the shot cuts the minute. Yeah.
Next up.
Hello, Mr. Perlman. Good afternoon. I was going to ask a question. You've played so many iconic roles, and you've obviously been extremely successful as an actor. Has there been a moment before during your career where everything could have gone different but didn't?
I've had a few of those. I think I've had a few crises in confidence. You know, I've had a few moments where I wasn't getting any kind of signal from the universe that I should keep going. And I came close, and then something would happen, and truly something akin to, I don't mean to sound dramatic, but akin to like an act of God. He would reach down and say, no, not yet. And then something beautiful would come my way. And that would end the discussion about giving up. So I've been saved on a number of occasions, and this is why I praise the Lord.
Thank you.
Hi, Ron. My name is Mark. I want to ask you, since you're been in Hollywood and all these venues, is there an advice that you can give someone who's starting out as in the movie industry? Because in Puerto Rico, the movie industry has been growing so fast, and sometimes we forget some details. Which advice would you give someone who's starting their careers?
I feel like the movie industry right now is nothing like I'd ever seen it before. And I wouldn't recommend anybody aspiring to join that. But it's led me to just go say, no, I'm gonna do what I wanna do right now. I'm starting a studio right now. I'm gonna just try to, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna succeed because it's a very big endeavor, I'm finding out. But I'm just saying, no, I don't think the movie business should look like this. It should look like it used to look 25 years ago when we had people going to movie theaters, and you know, we had so many more people working in the industry, making a living, because you know, it was run smarter by smarter people. So I suggest you have something to say, you fucking just go say it. Don't worry about somebody hiring you. Don't worry about somebody giving you a platform. There's plenty of platforms. You can make it on YouTube. You know, there's plenty of ways. But if you're an artist and you want to create something, don't wait for permission. Just fucking do it. Find a way. Get your friends. Borrow $15 from your mother. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Hello, Ron. Thank you for coming to Puerto Rico. You've been a part of my childhood through the Hellboy movies and the Fallout games. I want to ask
I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being part of your childhood. I can't tell you that you don't enjoy that. But anyway, I'm sorry.
I want to ask you a question about Fallout because throughout my childhood, hearing you through the games as the narrator, I gotta ask, how was it coming back to the world of Fallout as a superhuman in the live action series?
Well, I really don't know what I'm doing in there yet. I don't think anybody does. And I don't know whether we're gonna ever see me again. Some people know the answer to that, but they're not sharing it with me yet, so I don't have any way of knowing. But I suspect we may see him again. And then I hope we learn more about him, because I don't know shit about what the fuck I'm doing in that show yet. But it was really cool to play a character that had all this mystery and all this potential, but we don't have any idea what he's doing there yet.
Thank you, Ron.
Hello, Mr. Perlman.
Hello?
My name is Elena.
Hey, Alina.
Well, for me, it was the moment that I became really fan was with the movie Cronos.
Cronos.
It was it's a very old movie.
My first time working with Guillermo del Toro,
Guillermo del Toro, yes.
and his first movie.
Yeah, and that's how I actually became a fan of the two of you, by Guillermo del Toro experiencing artistry and your acting. It was very special. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guy, how you doing?
Cool.
Super proud of you, brother. Super proud of you. Everything you've done in your life. And thank you for making the world a better place, brother. Every time you show your face in a movie, bro, it just turns, it's a great movie. Even your voice or whatever you do. I'm super proud of you. God bless.
Thank you.
I think everybody wants to know, when are we going to have a Hellboy 3?
If I could make it myself, we would have done it by now.
What does it have to happen? Come on, man. Talk to us. Talk to us.
Listen, Guillermo is gonna fucking hate me for telling you this. But we were at dinner 3 weeks ago, and
Come on, Memo.
And I haven't seen him in a while, but I have a suspicion he's been hearing people say, you know, Perlman keeps going around daring you to fucking do the third one. And I don't know whether he's heard that or not, but I have been fucking saying it all over the place, right? Hoping it gets back to Guillermo and he at least talks to me about it. And so I was at dinner with him 3 weeks ago and I said, dude, Hellboy 3, motherfucker. He goes, not going to happen. I go, and I'm not gonna tell you what I said, but I took a big fucking swing, bro. I took a big swing. And if we don't make it now.
Hey, I'll be your body double, bro. Talk to me.
It would be so fucking cool to be a superhero in a comic book movie at 76 years old.
Hey, I'll carry you around, it doesn't matter. We need Hellboy 3.
I still got it, baby.
We need to see the twins, brother.
I still got it, baby. But I appreciate the offer, bro. Big hug. Gran abrazo.
Hey Ron, buenas tardes. You don't have to incriminate yourself or anything, but regardless if you played the character or not, was there anything that you did that you stole a prop from, and what was the prop?
I tried to steal the shoes from Pacific Rim. I have props from a lot of movies, but I never had to steal them. But the shoes from Pacific Rim, they weren't giving them to me, so I just fucking took them. And as I was putting them in the trunk of my car, a couple of security guards grabbed me by my arms and said, we'll be taking those, sir.
That's pretty cool. All right, thank you.
Hey, good afternoon. I would like to know that you've been on a couple of films working with Guillermo del Toro, and I was wondering, just how is the process of working with a director like Del Toro?
Well, the minute we met, we were like hermanos, you know, we were like bros, you know, and so we have this, we like being around each other, but we also are both guys who love making fucking movies. And whenever he would write a movie, he would write something for me. And I got to understand, he really understood me. I mean, he wrote me the best parts of anybody. You know, when a director writes something specifically for you, that doesn't happen very often. And Guillermo was constantly writing, he wrote Hellboy for me. And, you know, but he knows me. I mean, you know, he knows me better than anybody, so it's cool. It's really cool because there's this friendship, there's this familiarity, there's this like family feeling to it. There's a couple of guys who like can't believe we're in the fucking movie business. That's all we dreamed about when we were kids. So it's got all this great shit.
That's great, thank you very much.
Hello, Mr. Ron. I just wanted to ask you, what made you become a voice actor and come from a long journey, and why?
Well, I'll do anything to pay my rent, bro.
And by the way, I'm such a big fan. I've been watching The Beauty and the Sleep when I was 6.
You know, I really just love acting, and I'm as happy when I'm doing the voice of the UFC as I am when I'm doing Hellboy. It's a role, you know, and it's like I'm saying somebody else's copy, whether it be a script or a commercial or a cartoon or just a video game, and I'm interpreting it. That's acting, and I just love acting. Any place I can go do it, I do it.
All right, thank you.
Hi, Mr. Perlman. Leo here from the Héroes al Garete podcast. You played one of my favorite characters from my childhood, Slade from Teen Titans. Is there any other DC character you would like to voice?
No, man. I've learned that what the universe is sending me is way better than anything I could dream up. So I just wait to see what's coming in next, you know? And sometimes it's really, like, you know, I said earlier, you know, I've called me up to do this thing called Fallout back in the 90s, right? Maybe $40 a sandwich, right? And I didn't know it was going to be what it turned into. You never know.
Perfect. Thank you for your time.
Hi Ron, it's a great honor being here. I watched your movies while I was growing up, and such a great role as Hellboy and your part in as a career. So my question would be, so you did the role of Hellboy, what other role would you like to be as a superhero?
That's it.
Just Hellboy.
Got no desire to be any more superhero, just Hellboy. That's plenty, bro.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, Ron.
Hold up.
What was the most difficult part? What was the most difficult part of playing Hellboy that you can remember?
Getting my makeup off in time to make it to the bar for last call.
Yeah. Well, I actually grew up watching Hellboy since I was 6, so it's a really great honor to talk to you. Probably shouldn't be watching Hellboy at 6.
I don't know. I think Guillermo thinks like a 6-year-old, so I think it's fine if you're 6 years old. You know, he's speaking to you from a place that's very kind of innocent and beautiful. I never had any problem with young people watching any of Guillermo's movies.
That's great. I kind of wish my mom's here. I don't know if she's here. She's the one who
You should be recording this and just send it to her.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, Ron Perlman thinks.
Does somebody got a recording?
Anybody who's recording.
It's being recorded, you can send it to your mom. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody
Shout out to your
recording?
mom, it's fine.
Yeah.
Kid could have watched Hellboy at 6.
Make sure you get him your information, your mother's name, you know, her political affiliation, her blood type, you know, all that important shit.
Hello, my name is Slade. So my question is, what was the feeling when you did the role in one of the boss in Pacific Rim?
I just had a good time being Hannibal, so we all did.
So but when my mom introduced me to you the first time, it was actually Pacific Rim, and it was Hellboy and the other movies you did. And she right now couldn't come this year to meet you because she's right now resting at home since she's sick and she's having problems with her knees and she's working on it. And I said, like, you know what, I'll do the question for you, and I did it for her.
You were
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Hi.
How are you?
What have you heard?
What's the first anime? Did you speak Spanish?
Poco.
¿Cuál es el anime que aquí más te gusta?
What's your favorite anime?
What's my favorite what?
Anime.
Animal?
Anime. Like Japanese animation.
Oh, anime.
Yeah.
I don't have one. I don't know anime too well.
Oh, okay.
Hello, my name is Rafael. I want to ask you about Cronos. How was it working in a Mexican movie, and how was it working, like you played in one of the final performances of Claudio Brook? How was it working with him?
I was aware I was in the presence of greatness. I was also aware that he wasn't doing well with his health. So I was very careful around him to make sure he was getting what he needed to sustain himself. Making a movie can be very challenging. Cronos, man, fuck. Beginning of Guillermo del Toro. And it was the cheapest movie I'd ever worked in. Like fucking no money. It was all love. There was no studio. There was no Hollywood, no executives. Just a bunch of Guillermo and his friends trying to make sure that this movie got finished. It was a little miracle. And I fell in love with how it was all family. There was no business. It was just friends and family making art. And it was pure. And I've been searching ever since 1991 when we made that, to have that same experience again. So that's why when you look at my list of things, 90% of them are small, low-budget little movies, because once I did Cronos, I just wanted to find that feeling again and again as often as possible. And so I work on a lot of low-budget movies with a lot of first-time directors, because that's where the adventure is, and that's where the purity is.
Hi. I just had a question. If you had any tips specifically for aspiring actors, performers, voice acting, any tips for the art of acting specifically?
The art of acting is going to only happen when you go find something to act in. Every time you act, you are adding to your experiences of living the life of an actor. There's only one way to do it, and that is just act in everything and anything you can. And if you're just starting out, maybe that means finding out what's happening in the local community theater. Maybe that means going to the local college and looking on the bulletin board. A film student is going to make a little movie for his thesis. He's looking for actors. Wherever you fucking can go, you fucking act. Go. And you act. And you keep doing it until it starts to become maybe something you make a couple of bucks doing. And then it starts to become something you make a living doing. But you're never going to get there until you just fucking commit to being an actor.
Oh yeah.
I know, right?
Hi, Mr. Perlman. It's an honor. My name is Sebastian, and my question is, what are qualities that Guillermo del Toro has that caught your attention? You know, he's known for his work with animatronics, with story, writing. What are the qualities that caught your attention that make you love work with him?
His heart.
Thank you.
Yeah, all the rest of it, great. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with technical bullshit. Everything to me is this. Everything is this. And he has a beautiful heart.
Thank you.
How you doing, Mr. Khan? Carlos over here. So this upcoming movie, the movie that you just made, Gentleman, how hard was putting the weapons and stunts and all that stuff? You went some hard training for that movie?
Which movie?
The Gentleman? The last one right here? Is it coming up right now? The Gentleman.
Oh yeah, no, that's out in Europe. I don't think it's played here yet.
No, it hasn't. But you went to some kind of training with the weapons and all that stuff. I've seen a couple of trailers.
Yeah, no, I've been working with weapons and doing fight scenes for 55 years, so it's part of that. It's part of
So you go to range down range a lot?
It's part of the.
Part of it?
You know, you play soldiers, you play guys who are gangsters, who are in fist fights. You do westerns, you fall off a fucking horse. There's nothing I haven't done. You know, so when you get a script with a lot of guns and weapons, and it's okay, another version of something you did.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Perlman. My name is James. First time I saw you was in a movie which the translation of the title in English was City of the Lost Children. It's one of my favorite movies. Can you recall any special moment during the filming of that movie, and probably also a special moment of difficulty during the production?
The most special moment was when they told me that they wanted me to play that part. I mean, I read the script and I just went, oh my fuck, this is a classic. This is like epic, incredible, cinematic opportunity. And whoever's going to play the role of one, which is the lead character, is a very lucky guy. And they said, well, it's going to be you. Still can't believe it.
Any difficulties during the filming? Anything that you might?
Yeah, well, you know, there's always stories, but I don't share those.
Yeah, but since it's one of my favorite movies, I haven't met anyone who have been in the production, so this is my first time, and there is not much information about the movie.
No, it was mind-blowing because they built this whole city in this a space like this, 5 times bigger. You know, there's airplane hangar, and they built the whole city in this one big room. So it was all exteriors, but it was filmed interiorly, and it was pure imagination. It was like pure magic. It was like you don't get a chance to be on a movie with that much imagination and fantasy as that one.
Thank you very much.
Number one.
Porque en esa película, buena.
Ron, you've done a lot of movies and roles with a lot of prosthetics. Do you enjoy the challenge of acting through those prosthetics, and how does the process change as an actor?
Most of the work I did in prosthetics was when I was beginning, the very beginning, when I was much younger. And I really was not very comfortable with myself back then. I am now. Made peace with myself as I gotten older. But I really liked having a mask on my face to hide behind, because then all I would concentrate on is turning myself into the character and completely hiding Ron, because Ron wasn't at peace with being Ron. But being an actor was my way of being at peace with the world. So I'm very grateful that I have all these early on, like Quest for Fire, Name of the Rose, Beauty and the Beast, Hellboy, Island of Dr. Moreau. Hiding behind the mask was something I really needed to do. And it also gave me these phenomenal opportunities at acting. Then as I got, now I'm much more comfortable without needing a mask, with just, playing it like you see it. I don't remember your question, but I think
you mostly answered it.
Answered?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would like to know is
Who knew?
Is the process different as an actor having to work through prosthetics or just naturally?
Well, when you're transformed into something that is foreign, like Hellboy is a demon. We don't have many Hellboys in the room. He's a demon. He's like a fantasy character. So you have to imagine it, because he doesn't exist. Playing a caveman from 80,000 years ago, you have nobody to study. You have to imagine what that was like. So those roles require more imagination than they do recognition of the humanity. You're inventing behavior, you're inventing movement, you're inventing, and it is different, but it's cool. It's like fucking really cool.
You mentioned that you've done almost everything in your career. Is there anything as an actor you would like to do that you haven't done yet?
No.
If there's any more questions, you can come up there and ask.
I think there's nobody there, bro.
That's what I said. Like, there's still you still have time. We've never got what's.
You're talking to nobody.
I think somebody's
when
ready.
You wish upon a star.
Is there somebody there? No? Okay.
I think we're good, man. Oh wait, here we go. We got a customer.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Perlman.
Hello.
Really big fan of your work. My name is Josue. You did mention the album of Dr. Moreau. I know that everybody...
I'm sorry I mentioned it.
Yeah. But I do know that...
I'm really sorry I did it.
And yet, you did have the opportunity to work with one of your greatest inspirations, which was Marlon Brando.
Yes.
How was the experience?
It was weird, man.
Really?
Fucking weird. Just weird. Did you read my book?
Yes, I actually did. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I do
really?
understand that he did not like to talk about acting. He liked to talk about everything else except that.
Yeah, he won't talk about acting. He won't talk about acting.
So, what made you manage
If
to
you
talk
try to
about
talk to him about acting, he wants to kill you. And I think maybe he has killed a few people, but I'm not sure.
But would you say that the experience was worth it, though, working with him?
No. I would say that meeting him was a dream come true, but then there was the nightmare of being in that fucking movie. So it was like hard to tell which outweighed which.
So I would understand that your experience in The Name of the Rose with Sean Connery was quite the opposite.
Oh my God, that was pure heaven, pure heaven. John and I got to be very, very good pals, and he's everything I imagined he would be, and much more. Beautiful, beautiful guy.
All right, thank you very much.
Not that Marlon wasn't, but the circumstances were very different.
All right, thank you.
Hello, Mr. Perlman. I grew up watching Hellboy, and it is an honor to be here talking with you. I wanted to know if you had your younger self right in front of you who hasn't stepped into Hollywood yet, maybe even unprepared, what would you tell him?
It's gonna be okay, bro. Just keep breathing, just keep breathing.
And is there a message you would like to give to young actors or actresses?
Well, because you want to be an actor, I already love you. I understand you. If you want to be an actor, I really understand you, and I love you. And I met a lot of actors who were complete fucking assholes, by the way. So, but the impulse to become an actor is I understand it. It's very, very special. What the world, anyway, I don't want to make a speech, but
Go ahead.
We're here to listen to you, so make a speech.
Just blow it.
I feel like, there's very few things that I've said to my kids that are important. Very few, really important. But one of them, and I didn't make this up, I've heard this, but if you find something in this life that you love so much that you would do it for free, And if you could do that for the rest of your life, you don't work a day in your life. And I don't feel like I've worked a day in my life. I fucking worked hard, but I don't consider it work because it was all about making magic. And you have to work to make magic, you know. It's tough. And it's very personal because you're playing, you're using you as your whole toolkit. Your whole toolkit is like you. And when the 98% of the roles you go up for, you don't get them, very personal. And you have to fight your way in order to come back and get your fucking hit in the nose, get knocked out. You have to fight your way to come back a lot. So that's hard work. But the rest of it is magic. And don't let anybody tell you that it's not worth fighting for.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Hi, Ron. My name is Emmanuel. I love your character with Hellboy. And I want to ask you, when Puerto Rico Comic Con contact you and told you you want to come to Puerto Rico, is the place you want to go first or something you wanted to eat from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I wanted to eat in Jose Enrique, and I found out that it closed during the pandemic. I worked here for 2 years. I did a TV series called Startup. I lived not far from here. I spent a lot of time in Puerto Rico. I met my wife in Puerto Rico. I have a lot of fucking bars. Viva Puerto Rico!
Yes,
You lovely island of tropical breezes. Always the pineapple growing. I don't know the rest of it.
Thank you.
Always the population growing. And the rivers flowing. Anybody here know what I'm singing?
Yeah. Next question, please.
Thank you.
Hey Ron, how you doing?
How you doing?
Listen, years ago when I saw you on Blade 2, how you felt working with Wesley Snipes?
You know, I got over it.
And won't forget when Snipes sliced you in half in the movie.
Yeah.
Like this.
I got him back up pretty fucking good.
Well, the truth is, it was an honor to meet you in person. You're a great actor, you're friendly, and hope to see you soon when we come here back to Puerto Rico, all right? And then also, years ago, I met your colleague, Doug Jones, here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
AKA F. Sapien.
Fuck that Jones.
He's friendly like you, man, all right?
No, he's way nicer than me. He makes me look like a piece of shit. He's so fucking nice. So fuck him. Nobody should be that nice. Nobody really is that nice. Doug, if I see you, I'm gonna fuck him.
Hey, easy, man, all right, easy.
Dougie is my homeboy. He's my bro.
Yeah. And the truth is, my bro too, all right? You take care, brother.
Do we have someone else in turn? No? Okay, well, that's all the time we have. Ron, thank you so much for